In a society where patriarchal structures intersect with other oppressive systems, women like Emma often find themselves having no power. Growing up as a refugee and the eldest daughter, Emma cherished her family and understood the weight of her parents' struggle to escape war. As her parents aged, they worried for Emma's future and insisted she get married before finishing high school. Despite her parents' concerns, Emma held onto her dreams of studying diligently and becoming a doctor, envisioning a future of independence and fulfillment. Sadly, Emma's life took an unexpected turn in the fall of 2019, when a distant relative presented a marriage proposal for her to her parents. Believing that this proposal would provide safety and security, her parents agreed, hoping that marrying first and finishing school later would be the right course of action for Emma. As days went by, they became increasingly adamant, often using guilt, shame, and emotional manipulation in efforts to convince her. Emma was devastated by the turn of events, enduring sleepless nights and being overwhelmed with tears during the day. With nowhere to turn, she reached out to her school counselor, who empathized with the complexity of her situation and suggested seeking legal advice from a local clinic. At the legal clinic, Emma learned about the option to press criminal charges against her parents in case of forced marriage. Emma's parents could face up to 5 years in prison. The thought of subjecting her parents to such a traumatic ordeal was unimaginable. Every night, as she gazed into her mother's eyes, love intermingled with the troubling behavior she had witnessed. The decision became even more difficult. In her loneliness, Emma wished for someone to share her feelings with, someone free from the weight of societal pressures. Feeling lost, alone, and disconnected, she eventually withdrew from school and distanced herself from her friends, deepening her sense of isolation. At last, she decided to let her parents make this decision for her, letting go of the legal support she had initially sought. Emma's story serves as a reminder that gender-based violence is intertwined with complex dynamics. Consenting for marriage depends on many circumstantial factors, often depending on one's social standing. Psychological coercion is most commonly used as a tactic for consent in most forced marriages, making it more difficult to identify whether a marriage is forced or not. Addressing gender-based violence, especially issues like forced marriage, requires solutions that acknowledge this complexity. Resorting to criminalization of family violence has proven to be insufficient in offering genuine support to the victims. Regrettably, this approach can increase feelings of helplessness, fear, and isolation. Research has shown that in case of forced marriages, survivors are less likely to press charges against their family members, which pushes survivors deeper into the underground. Community help, education efforts, guides, and mental health support, among other approaches, are vital for recognizing and addressing the larger issues that create an environment where abuse can happen. These comprehensive steps can empower individuals like Emma to face their challenges with renewed confidence, strength, and their inherent self-worth. If you or someone you know are currently experiencing gender-based violence of any form, please visit www.casa.ca/gbvstudy for an online list of resources you can consult.